would never date any man that date OnlyFans, and here's why. As a man, why are you showing hole in for coins? Like, go get a real job. Like,
that is a real job. So when women do it, is it a real job?
Women were the first prostitutes, and prostitution is the oldest form of work that women were doing. Men are not gonna hop on the wave after they bully women for doing it for years, for centuries. Men get so many opportunities in America. They get paid more in regular jobs. They are the leaders of the country. I can't respect somebody that does that. No man of mine is doing OnlyFans.
Really?
No, absolutely not.
So you know that's a double standard though, right?
Hey, Nick, you done did every business in the world. You ever got on OnlyFans?
I've had an OnlyFans.
Oh, well.
She wants her man to have a regular job, right. But if it was a woman, that's still a regular job for
because I'm a feminist.
That's not, but that's not a feminist statement. You're actually saying women can sell their bodies openly, and like you said, was the first occupation in prostitution.
It is.
But is that something? Is that empowering? Is that a feminist statement, or are you just saying, you know what, women can sell ass and it's okay? I think because I set my standards and my boundaries from the beginning.
Right.
I'm game for whatever except for but. Moving right along.
You guys can play with my butt, guys.
Hey, let's see who we can help out on this next one.
Fellas, would you be cool with your girl just busting it wide open for everybody on OnlyFans if she paid all the bills? And ladies, would you be cool with your man busting it wide open? And this is a straight man, but his core demographic is the gay boys. And he know that the gay boys is looking at him. And he's not gay, but he knows that's where the money resides. So he's like, yo, let me get this cash. Let me show my booty to the boys.
That's crazy.
Would you be cool with that?
No.
Wow, because that is a wonderful question that raised a super double standard in here. Because nobody said shit when she said about the woman being on OnlyFans.
Yay! Go women!
But soon as she said, if your man, would you be okay with your man showing all his business? Y'all was like, absolutely not.
Can I go first?
Absolutely.
So my answer to that question is my boyfriend did OnlyFans. He wouldn't be my boyfriend. I would never date any man that did OnlyFans, and here's why. As a man, why are you showing hole in for coins? Like, go get a real job. Like,
that is a real job. So when women do it, is it a real job?
Women were the first prostitutes, and prostitution is the oldest form of work that women were doing. Men are not gonna hop on the wave after they bully women for doing it for years, for centuries, and they reap the benefits of women's hard work so they can get on there and jack for clicks and views.
I feel like I've heard that talking point somewhere online, but let's continue.
Listen, I live in LA. I can go to the local Irvine in West Hollywood. 10 boys, I see my man. Like, that's crazy as And guys know that if you're a male OnlyFans guy, you know that majority of your subscribers are gay men. Like, there'll be some freaky girls in there maybe every blue moon, but you're showing for boys. That's weird. Like, that's weird.
I don't agree with a guy being a digital prostitute, but ma'am, we talk against y'all being digital prostitutes. So how now that you're preaching that you wouldn't want your guy doing it, but it's okay for y'all to do it? That doesn't make it right. Two wrongs don't make it right. It's bad either way. It's not going to be a conducive relationship whether the guy's doing it or the female is doing it. I don't think she understands that. But that's why I say a lot of women, when it comes down to what they want to do, it's being selfish. I can do this, I can do that, but you can't do that. And you got women wanting to be into the workforce with men now, and we have to be okay with it. So now a man wants to join into your workforce, but it's not okay. Okay.
Is quite passionate about this. Sounds like you've been in this situation before.
No, I haven't, but me and my friends were literally talking about this last week, and I am very passionate about this because I feel like men get so many opportunities in America. They get paid more in regular jobs. They are the leaders of the country. I can't respect somebody that does that. No man of mine is doing OnlyFans.
Really?
No, absolutely not.
So you know that's a double standard though, right?
I mean, it is.
Okay.
It is.
It's a double standard. Now what? Shoot me.
Because you do have your preference, and I understand in that situation, especially, I mean, you're tapping into some stuff to where it's really about trust. Mm-hmm. Because then now you're questioning your man for multiple reasons. But if it's somebody you thought now if you met this man and you knew this was his lifestyle and his occupation, but everything else clicked, would that just be a no-go?
No, because I want to have kids one day. Like,
if he said I had a own,
Hold on, she said she want to have kids one day. What about the guy that want to have kids with you and you on OnlyFans? Come on, man. It's his legacy too. See, this is where the roles have gotten reversed. The woman carries the man's last name. You feel me? But she's saying that I want to have kids. You shaming him if you on OnlyFans. I don't agree with a guy being on OnlyFans, but guess what? If you on there, man, bro, I'm gonna be honest, OnlyFans was meant for creators to be able to create content for their fans. It's not all sexual. But if you are gonna be in the sex industry, ma'am, if you already in that industry and you find a guy, that might be your match possibly, just being honest.
What? I'm really digging you. We've been knowing each other for 3 months, but I got something to tell you. It's over?
Listen, I want to have kids. I want to have a family. I want to have a future. I don't want my daughter to be at school and somebody pull up a picture of her daddy's penis.
It's gonna happen.
Exactly.
That's gonna happen.
Like,
fixes out there abundantly.
That's what I'm saying.
Somebody gonna do that.
And like dignity and respect are priceless. That's something that you cannot buy. You cannot buy dignity and respect. And I want my husband to be a leader.
Right. So he can no longer be a leader if his was out
If he's
there.
showing home for bucks, no. Nick, you did every business in the world. You ever got on OnlyFans?
I've had an OnlyFans.
Oh, well. All right, guys.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
I'm not getting nothing back. It's been lovely. It's been bonito. I love you guys, man. I'm getting kicked the fuck off set.
For clarity, it was
Nick about to get clowned.
an album promotion, and it was actually during the time where what OnlyFans was about fans and
Oh, okay, it wasn't about porn.
everything. But again, I still had it. But it still was like salacious content about being sexy and
Okay.
you know, and for my women fans, we was
Did you ever look at the analytics? How many women were subscribed to your OnlyFans?
no, but first to your point. No, to your point.
She trying to
I
pull
did
you.
look at the analytics, and it is quite known that there's a large homosexual audience on
Right.
OnlyFans. And I don't have a problem with that. Like, that didn't make
Money's
me
money.
gay. Because,
The dollar's been insane.
no, a fan is a fan.
Right.
And therefore, I embrace all my fans from the
Right. As you
LGBTQIA
should.
community. So
Right.
if you desire me, love me, got my posters on your wall, I appreciate you no matter
real
what your
stuff.
preference is. So that doesn't make me insecure at any point. So
Right.
Okay.
it was cool on how it was. But I did know that was a large population.
Right. And that's what I'm saying.
And hopefully they downloaded the album.
Right. Like, but honestly,
Yeah, I mean, if you got fans, you can't control exactly who your fan base is gonna be. Somebody could be watching me or whatnot. I don't know if they straight, bi, or play for other team. That's one of those things where it is what it is. That's gonna be in your personal life. The only thing you can do is make sure you move the way you want to move and make money the way how you want to make money. Morality does matter, but I don't understand how you can have women like this that have these type of double standards where you can do one thing, but the guy can't do the same thing. Like, that makes no sense. Both of y'all are humans. Like, if a guy out here doing porn and a woman out here doing porn, and you know what's funny? If the guy doing porn, he has to work harder still. That's the crazy part about it. He still got to work harder to be able to compete as a porn star, a male porn star. It's a lot easier for females in the porn industry because the guys are going to be busting them down. You know, if you got the physical assets, you pretty much okay. For a guy, man, you gonna have to work. You got to put in some real work to make sure you keep up with all the other guys who can keep it up and do all the acrobatic tricks.
honestly, like, I don't care if you sell, you know what I'm saying? Do whatever works for you, King. I just want my man to work a regular job. Like, men got all kinds of preferences.
But that's the interesting thing about her conversation, Doc, is that she went to the space of like, she wants her man to have a regular job,
Right.
but if it was a woman, that's still a regular job for
Because
women.
I'm a feminist.
But that's not a feminist statement. You're actually saying women can sell their bodies openly, and like you said, was the first occupation in prostitution.
It is.
But
It's
is
the
that
oldest
something?
occupation.
Is that empowering? Is that a feminist statement, or are you just saying, you know what, women can sell ass and it's okay, but it's not a regular job.
Listen, I think men have too many opportunities. A lot of women come from disproportionate. If you talk to any stripper or any sex worker, they don't want to be a stripper or a sex worker.
Male
It's literally-
strippers do.
They love that shit. I've had a few male. Exactly. I feel like women, they've been in an environment where this is their last resort to make something happen. Men have so many other options to make money. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's not. Why are we acting like men don't have it hard out here? Bro, men have to really try to compete with all the other guys that are competing at a high level. This woman is tripping. And then when it comes down to a female, it's easier for y'all to get in most doors. Being a woman, if you just use your femininity and your beauty, most people are gonna let y'all in a whole lot easier if you just sweet and kind. And if you just apply the knowledge and effort to what you're trying to do, you're going to get into it. That we live in a world of equality, man. All that, oh, I'm a woman, I can't make it. They holding me down. No, just be better. The same way a guy gotta be better. And I hate to say this, if it come down to them choosing a guy who qualified over a female that's qualified, man, it's sad, but they probably gonna choose the female a lot of the times. And the times that we live in, it happens a lot.
And a lot of women have been in like foster homes, went straight from the foster home to the strip club, or straight from the foster home to doing prostitution or doing sex work. So they didn't have any other options. And I'm sure if you talk to any of those women, they don't want to do it.
What if that's a male who feels like that was his only option?
Who? Like, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to care.
You just have no empathy for men.
Men should lead. I'm sorry. Y'all should lead by example.
He's just mad at
So
men.
if the roles were...
Spread that, man. No, I'm not. I love men. I love men.
So if the roles were reversed,
Okay.
and you had an OnlyFans page.
I would never have that, but yes.
So you had a page, and you met somebody who had a regular job,
Right.
a male with a regular job. Would you want him to accept you doing OnlyFans?
Well, I feel like anybody that would try to date me knowing I did OnlyFans would accept me, but I will admit, like, that it's gonna make your dating life harder. Like, I feel like a lot of things come with, like, doing sex work as a profession does make your dating life harder. Men are probably only gonna come to you when they want sex or talk to you sexually. So, like, for me, it's like, if he's dating me, he knows I do OnlyFans, but if I did do it,
we don't even have to go as far as OnlyFans. Just the fact that you're an entertainer and you're someone who talks about sex quite a bit. Mm-hmm. And he was like, you know what? I really like who you are off camera, but when you get on there, like my mama and them be watching, and you be talking about eating ass. So we gonna have.
She did just a minute ago was talking about eating ass. I know she said she would never do an OnlyFans, all that stuff. It don't matter if you're not in a sex work. If you still carry yourself like a sex worker, you're going to be presented as such. She was just talking about eating booty, that she enjoys it, and that she trying to talk about Nick, wanting Nick to get his butt ate, and then Nick was like, no. And I look at a woman sideways for even wanting her butt ate, and she was looking lost as hell. It don't matter if you actually showing the scandalous stuff online. If you carry yourself a certain way, that's still gonna be just as bad.
At the end of this.
Right. That's real though. I feel like everybody's entitled to their preference. Like, here's my thing. I know I'm the baddest. I know I'm sexy. I know I'm funny. I know I have so much to offer. So, like, if a guy is intimidated by what I do from work, then I don't want a man that's intimidated by me. I want my man to lead me.
Point blank, period. She has her preference. But hopefully that answers your question. It created a very interesting debate that there is a double standard when it comes to visual sex work.
I love double standards. Women, we get double standards all the time. Y'all can be fat, overweight, and balding, and we can't say because we'll be mean. Y'all can have no money, and we can't say. But we gotta be slim, tight, everything right, skin clear, young, titties big, fat, waist slim. I don't care. I love double standards. And yes, I do have double standards for men.
That is not true. Literally, what she just said is the opposite. They can be all those things, and the guys can't. That's why the woman behind her was looking like, girl, you look kind of crazy even saying that. That makes no sense. Guys don't get no pass. If you fat, bald, lazy, not doing anything, no woman is going to accept you. That made no sense. But if you're fat and you're fat and overweight, if you are fat, if you are balding as a woman, and then let's say you don't even have the best asset, man, there's still guys out there trying to hit you up and trying to bust you down. Whether they're trying to take you in a long-term relationship or not, you're getting attention still. But I know women today that, like, you look at them like, what? And still getting attention. It's just not the same. It just is what it is. The double standards exist. But you know what? You know what the problem is when we can't actually accept reality of the double standard and understand both sides of the double standards. Men have some, y'all have some. But to play the game now, being an equality-based system, but at the same time not accepting your role that you play in equality is crazy. You can't say that you want to do the same jobs a guy does and you want to have the same opportunities as a guy, but when it goes down to what the guy wants, he can't have those same opportunities that you probably want. And most guys don't want to take them, but it's the fact that we live in equality. It shouldn't even matter. You should be able to still live and do the exact same things as everybody. You feel me? If I want to work in healthcare, everybody can work in healthcare. You know, if I want to work in construction, everybody can work in construction. So I don't agree with OnlyFans content or creating sex content. I don't agree with that. But For her to even say that, it's still equal playing field. Y'all want 50-50, y'all want, equality. That's the world that we live in today. You can't still ask for chivalry, but at the same time, you still act like a guy. You know what I'm saying? Like this woman, she's very manly. That her demeanor, her neck is really strong. She got strong features or whatnot. That's gonna get annoying after a while. You might be drawn to it at first. You might chit chat with her. Y'all might have a good time, but over time, that will run its course for sure. I'm gonna play this a little bit more, see if we got any more left in this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and end it.
Now what?
That's what she said.
Yeah, I love it and appreciate it because you are in a very interesting position, being that you're in front of the camera. You're supposed to be opinionated, and it's unfortunate because I feel like because people have opinions and everyone has an opinion about someone else's opinion, then there's this low frequency and this negativity that gets out there where they feel like they have to say something just as harsh or something personal towards you because you get paid for your opinion most of the time. So how do you deal with that when you are in scenarios like, because the comments gonna go crazy on this. But how do you deal with that knowing that they gonna come for you and they on your own page because you're a very opinionated and strong-willed person?
I got my start on social media being very opinionated, and a lot of people don't like the things that I say, but I feel like I only say things that are real. And
to you?
To me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the audience was agreeing, no shade, so.
I ain't gonna lie, Nick. Hey, I appreciate that check you just did, brother. You said to you, because it is to you, because what you just said a second ago was not the truth when it comes down to what men accept and what women accept. That was completely false.
I had the majority vote. But that being said, I've been canceled a bunch on the internet, so I don't care.
Me too.
But secondly, I've realized that, when we were in high school, they separated us by intelligence level. The dumb kids got removed from class, the smart kids got to stay, right? And so the internet, the dumb kids got phones too. They got platforms. They have a voice. Everybody does.
So you saying all of the people that's hating on you was in special ed?
Well, or no.
Pretty much what you
That's not what I'm saying. Or they have something personal in their personal life going on that is making them want to project this much hate on a random stranger. I've been mad many a day, but I've never went to anybody's page to personally attack them. Anybody that have said something on the internet that I didn't like, I kept pushing. Because you're not talking about me. You're not calling me a broke ass bitch. Okay, swipe. Like I'm not miserable and I have a life. And I feel like sometimes people on the internet need a punching bag. And I'm confident, right? I'm confident. I'm outside.
You got to tear somebody else down to build yourself up.
Exactly. And I'm a very confident person, and I feel like confidence scares a majority of the people because I say what I want to say. And I don't care who likes it or who doesn't. And a lot of people don't have that type of confidence to say what they want to say, and they want to say it.
Yeah.
They want, she's right, but her for saying it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
Interestingly enough, and maybe Doc, I don't know if you know this about me or not, but you've had quite the
weight loss journey.
A journey.
I have.
Oh yeah, she definitely lost some weight. Yeah, she been on both spectrums. She was definitely a biggin. This one with she in the little cream looking shirt. I mean, she don't look bad right there. The other two, yeah, she definitely. I mean, it's good that she lost the weight for sure.
On in front of the world.
Right.
Oh.
So, and do you feel like when you were bigger, your confidence, they gave you more praise for your confidence?
Yes.
Or you got away with more as well.
Bro, being fat is like an invisibility cloak. Like, I feel like when I first started making content on the internet, I was overweight, obviously, and everybody would laugh and kiki with everything I said. Everything I said was a joke. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I started losing weight, I started seeing the shift, but I knew that would happen. Like, I had conversations with my manager and my friends. I was like, I'm scared to lose weight because I know people won't think I'm funny anymore once they're threatened by me. Because now I'm a pretty bitch that's funny with a personality. Like, I'm a pretty no shade. I would be
But you was pretty before too.
Nikki, thank you.
But to your point, and they often say that about comedians who are old or heavier.
Right.
I was gonna say overweight, but heavier, then they lose weight and they say they're no longer funny.
No, and everybody started taking everything I said literally. Like, I literally had a video when I was fat that I said, the body's on layaway, the face card is a black MX, but once I lose weight, I'm gonna open my whole shit on you bitches. That's a direct quote. That's a direct quote I said when I was fat. All the comments, yeah, oh my God, Finita, you're so right. If I were to say that now, you ugly. You think because you lost weight, you think you're better than us? You need to humble yourself. They love using the H word with me, and I'll never be humble, no shame. Sorry. I know who I am, and I know what I've had to do to get here, like being a plus-size black woman and moving to LA by myself, getting on the platforms I've been able to do, building 2 million platforms fat. Dark skin? Wow. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'll never be home.
Why they always say like dark skinned girls can't do anything? That's kind of weird how they always like you put the emphasis on dark skin. Like, there's plenty of dark skinned women that's out here winning. It's if you got the personality or the persona to do it. This woman definitely has like an ADHD type of personality, to where she's just like all over the place, very, you know, charismatic. So of course you could be able to do it. You got the certain ingredients to make that recipe create something, you know, worth watching possibly to whoever the audience is that she has. I'm not gonna shame this woman. It is what it is, man. This isn't a type of woman that I would probably, you know, entertain myself with or watch or whatnot. But I think for everybody out there, the double standards out there, this is how a lot of people think, to where you can't do something, but they can. They can do something, but you can't. And I hate to say it, it always boils back to where it is a lot of double standards between men and women, and the vice versa. They will never understand the reality of a guy. Everybody just thinks that guys have it easy, which is crazy. Guys have it really hard out there. And of course, there's gonna be good guys, there's gonna be bad guys, you know. But I think sometimes we don't really see the behind the scenes of a lot of things. That's why even like a good woman, you know, I'm not gonna say she's gonna have it easy, but at the same time, we all know that women still have it easier than guys when it comes down to the potential to get into situations. It's a lot easier for them. Now, granted, once you get into that situation, is it going to be work? For sure. Everybody has to put in work. But it's just the fact that you're able to maneuver and move through society a whole lot different than a guy. But to think that somebody got their thumb on your neck, I think that's when a lot of people just don't understand their power, and they don't know how to capitalize on it. But I think if you're in the right family, if you're in the right environment that can breed and teach you those values to understand and follow as you grow up, you will be able to harness that energy, and you'll understand your power, and then you'll be able to put yourself in the places you want to be at. Make sure I'm gonna make sure I link this. Y'all watch this in its entirety on the Nick Cannon late night show. Make sure I like this video, comment below. This is your guy JayBReacts, man, and until next time, y'all, peace.